Yo guys, Karni here, and I'm actually in game right now with a little zoom because I noticed my window is kinda screwed. I will fix that in a minute. Meanwhile, this is map of the month, May? No, we are in May, it's April actually, my bad. And yeah, there are quite a few maps to discuss. However, there are some changes. And before I mention them, Ping wants to say some stuff, and maybe he will also talk about the changes immediately. I'll let him talk first, and if there's anything to add, I will add it. So,
I mean,
yeah.
honestly, so what we start is that the rankings are gonna be different. Instead of like ranking them based on like for example, you know, the previous rankings were based on the numbers, like from top 1 through the last place. Instead, we're gonna be judging them like we're going through each map based on the release date, and we're gonna be saying some stuff, or like we discuss based on the map, like what's its strength and what are the weaknesses of the map. Also, I want to point out something before we move on. Like, I have another point to talk about, but this one is more important. Don't be a jerk when, like, for example, you don't want the map to be recorded, but then don't be a jerk and come to us and say, bro, why did you not review my map and something like that. It's a lack of respect to us, and I don't say I'm the biggest critic, like everyone should like listen to me or something like that, but at least don't be a jerk to people that are trying to do something in MTA, so like judging maps, for example. But that's on me. Also, I was gonna say I'm sorry to Rame because what we said in previous month, like I know I already said that, like I told him already in private, and also gave him some stuff to work on. But I was thinking maybe I should say it as well, because it's more important to everyone to hear it instead of like seeing it in a text form. I mean, that's it for now. So the map Karni is playing right now is Darkness at Dawn. I'm gonna let Karni start because I talk too much right now.
There's also just one more thing. I don't consider that important. It's just something that happened. I'm not longer part of the map committee, actually. I left it because, especially the reason I don't want to rank maps specifically anymore. I still like to talk about them though, and that's why the videos still keep going, but just like, yeah, I don't like the silly ranking stuff at some point. Like, okay, sure, if I see like, tendency-wise, of course, a Krishna map versus a RuSo map, of course RuSo map will be higher, and I have good arguments for this. But especially ever since December, and yes, I also heard the critics and all that stuff. Yes, if I have to select between a map like Atlas and let's say, what was it? Or actually, because I have it better in mind, is like if I have to select between Silent Hill from Basti and that RuSo map, 3, then it's getting super annoying to rank for the sole purpose of ranking, because both maps of them are pretty much a 10 or a 10 for me, and then I have to like really try hard to go like for a tiny little nitpick, and I feel like those nitpicks end up so subjectively anyway that at some point it really doesn't matter anymore. And sure, some people suffered more of this, and like, you know, suffer. It's not really like people care that much about it. I mean, Zerka, for example, was one mapper who got kinda shut down some places just for nitpicks. Same as Skirk, actually. And yeah, at this rate, I just felt like after the months passing, yeah, what's even the point? So, yeah, no more exact ranking, we just share opinions. You can pretty much read between the lines at what kind of rank they are. And I really hope for feedback of this new approach. Do you prefer it? Do you like the old ranking back? Just saying, if you want the ranking back, you won't get it. You can still tell me, but you won't get it. At the very max, I would say you could get a tier ranking, like S tier, A tier, and we stick to this because it's somewhat working out. But yeah, else I'm away from that stuff. That all said, I like TFF because I can select the same map twice to reset it with the scripts. Create server again. Either way, yeah. I will start with Darkness at Dawn from Jesus Christ, Stink. Stink. Which sounds kind of hilarious. Feed Agez, or Agez. I literally, your names are kind of hard for me. Yeah, honestly, I don't have really much to say about Darkness at Dawn, except, I guess, given there's the new mappers, I think. I mean, Agez I saw like 1 or 2 months ago, first time. Fairly decent stuff, actually. The decoration effort is there. I just think the track is really odd. Not in particular bad. I mean, the great covers surely are... RuSo is kind of suffering right now. But yeah, all in all, I enjoy the map, actually. I think the song is pretty fitting. The decoration topics also vary a little. I like the creativity of the pickup here, for example. It's all a little bit sloppy, of course, but I prefer a little sloppy approach if the creativity is there. Also with this tunnel here, I mean, sure, Peggy did it like a decade ago, but it's still a rare thing to do. Overall, I like this map, definitely, and I'm looking forward to more from especially Agez. Stink, I don't really have like a good ouch. Ouch. Good comparison.
Kaboom.
Because it's like, I think his first map was second map. But yeah, what do you say?
I mean, I will say the same. Like you said, one thing with the pot, like the package style kind of decoration. I mean, it's there, like the decoration is there. The track, as you said, it's pretty awkward. That sometimes, like, I don't understand the script part. Like, there's like some parts that I feel like they were added. I don't know, like here, it's kind of forced. So, for me at least, I feel like it's a kind of a dud. The track is dud, but the decoration is fine. And I also appreciated the creativity, as you said, like those pickups here is quite interesting. I would actually use this, like it's a really interesting idea. But yeah, this is my opinion, like it's pretty close to yours.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, honestly, there's not even any input I could give except like keep cooking, because I think the refined stuff will come by nature if you just like continue mapping. It all feels just like a little clunky because they are new, I think. Like parts like this, for example, a little. But else, nah, that's a nice map actually. But let's move on with the next one. I need to quickly check because now we go by order. Let me get the order again. This is, Jesus Christ, where is it? There. ZeeT from Sosallow is the second one. I actually didn't play this yet. I didn't play all of... no, wait, that was that one. Okay, never mind, I did play it. I was a little confused because
he... on the stream?
Yeah. I was confused because he released quite a few volumes lately, and I thought it was one of the newer ones, but actually this is the newest one. Please don't ban me for this gift, Jesus Christ. But yeah, what do you say about ZeeT?
Honestly, pretty creative with the track. Like, honestly, the track... also, wait, 1 second. I need to, like, say something. Gorex, if you see this, yeah, I'm gonna say honestly, don't try to taunt me, joking aside. So, basically, it's a really interesting track from Sosallow. I mean, the decoration is non-existent at all. There's like some trees that you see. Also, the script, like the... I don't know if I want to say this because YouTube is gonna be censoring this video. But overall, really cool track style. I mean, honestly, some people will be mad because of the there's like a lot of stuff that you have to do, but for me it's pretty decent. So what do you think, Karni?
I genuinely think it's one of my favorite tracks of the month, honestly. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because it has some kind of sisty flair, but I actually fucked this part up just now. It's just such a relaxing vibe to play this. I don't know. I don't even think the decorless aspect on this map specifically is an issue. Like, would it be better decorated? Maybe. But I think it's probably the color play. Because the colors are so intense, I'm not sure why I can make this right now.
Don't give me ideas for track, please.
I'm not sure why I can make it up there. Nah, but like, I think it's just the soft color play because of this decorless aspect. Those trees and those dock bars on the floor and all, it just sticks out so much more. And I think that's the reason why this map still works decorless. And apart from that, yeah, as you said, the track is super creative actually at bits, and I think that's mainly why I like it a lot. I'm really not sure why this... I'm pretty sure I was able to drive up there forward. So I'm not...
Maybe it depends on the speed, because sometimes you can go forward and that's not an issue, but sometimes if you get like even a tiny bit on the outside or something like that, you just go off. That's the problem with this part, but nonetheless, it's a cool idea.
I would say that's a certified skill issue. Jesus Christ, yeah, skill issue. I'm so skill issue. By the way, guys, do you prefer if I play the map while we talk about it? I'm not sure if it's just distracting or not. You can also tell me this in the comments. I mainly do it because I didn't play exactly all maps and I was pretty busy this month with other stuff, so it kind of helps me refresh my senses. You wanted to add something still?
Nah, this is all good. This is all I want to say about this map.
Alright. But yeah, especially like those loops also, I really like them. Kind of roller coaster vibe, but yeah. So let's... There's a wall. That's also... Wait, what?
Shortcut.
Fascinating.
No.
Alright, next one is our favorite mapper of all time. My Genjin guide, Nebla. With his map, Ospassion III. He look, he personally says enjoy KarNikkl. He greets me even in his new map. Yeah, Ping, what do you think about Ospassion?
I mean, it's pretty known that I'm gonna be the biggest hater on Nebla. And honestly, for me, I'm gonna be honest here, I am not a particular fan of this map. I would say though, some parts are pretty well made, but some of them are still like pretty clunky. For example, later stages of the map, there's like that part with the Mesa, the vehicle itself. I absolutely hate the vehicle because it actually bounces off, like pretty much it always bounces off. I don't know why it happens like that. It's kind of like mediocre at best. And honestly, one thing to point out, Nebla actually decided to add those, like for example, if you go a bit forward, I don't know if you can see on the bottom of the part. Like for example, this part is kind of, I don't know, like this. Look. I mean, no, wait. You need to go a bit forward because there's like one part that, like here. If you go you can actually jump higher. Instead, if you get low, like if you get down here like Karni did, you can actually go here and this helping ramp is here, so it helps you a lot. Which is one of the positives I will say about this map. Because there's like a lot of stuff that I don't like, especially the decoration is kind of all over the place. I mean, it's a desert style decoration, but I'm not...
That's the legendary Nebla desert actually. That's the signature desert of Nebla. That's his main dish.
This is the signature one, like What?
That's the no, like that's the Nebla style. That's like the initial Nebla style. That's the
Oh,
Nebla
okay.
type desert.
Alright. If you say so. So, yeah, I mean, I still rank this pretty... I mean, in my opinion, I'm not gonna be playing this. Besides, it's an OS map, so, like, that's also in the name, because it's OS Passion. But, speaking of... No, wait. It's the next one, like, the monster part, and then you see there's, like, this mess up. It's bouncing like a lot, so it's yeah. You see that's your
That's like I didn't
yeah.
fail.
Did you see the
I
bounce?
just tried to prove your argument on purpose. Genuinely.
You don't have to, but yeah, thank you. So yeah, that's the point I have with this map. What about you, Karni?
First of all, I'm amazed that you don't know the Nebla signature style. And second, I like this map actually. I actually really like it. It's arguably one of the top 3 Nebla tracks I've ever played. And the decorations are too bad, the vibe is kinda there. It's kinda sad that this isn't a Genjin track, honestly. Because I feel like, again, the Genjin maps would be way better with a track like this. I mean, Netland, sure, it kinda aced it to a bunch of extents, but this one is maybe one of the best Nebla tracks, period. Does this mean it's an amazing track? Nah, not really. But I would say it's damn fine for an OS type track, actually. You pretty much pointed out the good stuff. I think what's worth to point out too is just the overall dynamic, because of loops like this, for example, and all. There's way more dynamic going on than in the regular Nebla map. And I really appreciate that. But yeah, else I think everything is set. I would definitely say it's one of the better Nebla maps, and I just really wish it was a Genjin one. And now, just for your education, what I mean with Nebla signature style is, if you look at stuff like this, little is course, but like, you know, I'm teaching here. Do you see this? This is the Nebla style. That's why I'm saying Volume 4, for example, kinda same stuff. Kinda same stuff. Then you look
Why
at...
we don't have maps like this from Nebla though?
And then, yeah, because like if you look at Volume 5, for example, this style, like you're starting to understand, you're starting to like understand. There's everywhere this desert. Then if you go to like Nebla Volume 6, then you will get guess what you get? Yeah. Because the main, I think the main reason it started all this Nebla stuff is that he always does the same style. That was his first thing before all of the Genjin stuff. Apparently this is not knowledge anymore, but here we are. Now you are educated. That's the Nebla signature style. It's kinda back to the roots of Ospassion. But yeah, okay, apart from Nebla, let's continue. Because the next one is arguably one of the best, or rather most refined maps of the month. It is NoType feat. ZinTro feat. RockZ Simple Forest 4. Finally, Simple Forest 4. I waited all my life for this. And also Ping, so he's gonna tell us something about it.
I mean, I will say, there's like this kind of, how to explain it? NoType usually is kind of the guy that comes with the nostalgia style, like this old style of decoration and old style of track. Especially with this Volume 6, which in my opinion is one of the like better maps from NoType, especially for the double side that also Karni loves it so much. Now about this map, I don't remember the name of the map, but it reminds me of that map that was released a while ago, made by ZeeT, RockZ, and ZinTro, if I remember correctly. It was as old as this map, and I said that I actually enjoyed that map as well. This is the case for this map as well, because I actually like this map a lot. It's really cool, really, like, I don't have to explain it. It's pretty cool that we get maps like this, because in a way, getting more HDM maps kinda dilutes the value of the map. Like HDM shouldn't be like those maps that are like put a lot of stuff in it and make it hard to sell. Like for example, we have a HDM map like the last one, which is actually really cool, and I would say it's maybe one of the better HDM maps. But some of the HDM maps are pretty much diluting this like the value of the tag or whatever. It's a pleasure to see this map, like this style of map, which is really cool, and I enjoy it a lot. Now, what do you expect from this map is basically like an old style DM/WFF map, with maybe 2017, 2018 style of decoration, and yeah, good job NoType, and also ZinTro and also RockZ. Really cool map, and I enjoy it a lot. What about you, Karni?
Simple Forest is kind of my favorite thing to talk about when it comes to NoType, because like every time I encounter one of the Simple Forest series, I'm like sending a screenshot to NoType and I go like, damn, what an amazing map, because like it's like it's just my silly trait to laugh about like nature maps. I don't know. I feel like this era of 2014 type nature maps is always just getting to me because they are all so similar. However, that doesn't mean that the map is bad or anything. For me, this plays like a regular ZinTro map, honestly. I'm not sure where the track ends from NoType. All I know is where the decoration starts from RockZ, and ironically, I think the decoration before him is even better, which is a rare thing for RockZ, honestly. Which also doesn't mean that RockZ decoration here is worse. I mean, it's bad, but I just really prefer this earlier more industrial city-like bits, and I felt like it got less and less with the map going on. Which is fair, because given it's an older project, you usually don't have the insane motivation to push it all the way with high creativity, but rather like filling it up. So yeah. Apart from that, is this really a forest? That's always my big question, because let's be real, if you check through forest maps, very few of them are actual forests. And if you look at this, is this a forest to you? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's not really a forest, guys. Come on, you can do more foresty than this. But that's just me nitpicking, because I like to nitpick nature maps. You refer to Spring Valley, I would totally say this feels like... It feels definitely like a Spring Valley 2, kind of. Which is funny, because it was mainly ZeeT's map, and ZeeT is not even in this, so...
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I also want to say something about the forest name of it. Like, honestly, even it's not like foresty and stuff, like you said, it gives up some kind of forest vibe, like, it's a more fantasy style, you know? I mean, honestly, in MTA, like I said, some maps do not feature, like, if they have forest in the name, they do not feature a lot of forest. For example, I'm one of them, because my volume 2 was called Forest Highway, and no. I don't know why I chosen that name. And be like, bro, there's no forest here. Like,
bro, like genuinely, even the words like Forest Highway, that's just wild, honestly.
Don't judge me, because that was when I was pretty young, like maybe 16 or 17 years old.
Forest Highway.
Yeah, I don't know why I chosen that name. Like, what the fuck?
Like, anyway. If I would say Tropical Metropolis, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh man, but nah, it's just really a plain map, but high quality plain. So yeah, I can totally get behind this. It's a very neat map, honestly, and it feels comfy to drive. As I said, every ZinTro map pretty much the past 3 years. And else, yeah, we land it. Okay, here you got some part idea, man. Here you got some part idea. Alright, let's hit to the next. It's a Krishna map. Krishna feed AOC Mystical World. And I hope the scripts load drop. They don't. Thank you to TFF. It truly is my favorite server of all time. It truly is the best server. Do you want to load now? Ah, yeah, now. Not everything. Yeah, we gotta live with it now. So, what do you say about Mystical World?
Good idea of using those PNGs because I don't know if you can see it, but those flowers on the... Oh yeah, you forgot the Sultan.
What do you mean Sultan?
There's like a pickup.
Wait, what?
Nah.
Wait, what? Where? Where the hell?
If you look closely, there's like a Sultan and you miss out.
Jesus Christ, learn to map. Okay, it's the worst map of the month. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, what was gonna say? Oh yeah, AOC decoration. That's all. Like honestly, when you see AOC in the name, you expect it to be something like, I don't know about you guys, but like AOC does decoration like no other does. Like this guy basically does decoration in a month. Like no fucking way I'm seeing this guy doing decorations like this. Like I don't know. Yeah, look, above the script doesn't work. But what I was gonna say is that AOC does a lot of decoration in a month. Like I don't know how much does it take for, I don't know the track, but for the decoration is like a month, and he always releases good maps. Like this kind of level of efficiency is something I don't see. Like it's pretty rare, but when it's happening, it's actually really cool.
This part is actually kind of messing with me right now.
What do you mean?
At first I get bounce, and then I'm too slow, and...
Hold on. Hold the fuck up. GTA 6 Trailer 2 is released now.
Yeah, we don't care. We have a video to shoot, man. Jesus Christ, it will take a year anyway. Who even cares?
I mean, I'm gonna be watching it sooner, but yeah, the track is fine. It's not something that I would personally enjoy, but I would say the decoration is really cool. Like, for example, look here. Oh, yeah, this one as well. Yeah, for example, I don't know if anyone tried this. I was gonna try it, like, I don't know how to explain it. I tried to make this part in a HDM idea I had in mind, but it was something like you get the pickup and you get the bike, like you get the bike and then you had to like tilt your bike so you can actually how to explain it? So you can actually boost off the landing part, so you can actually bounce off, you know. But I never had the ability to make it work. I don't know how I'm gonna be doing that because I kinda want to try that, but yeah, I'm gonna be off topic. Like I went a bit off topic, but yeah, the map is cool. I don't know why all of the scripts are not working. Like there's like some scripts that are not working at all. But maybe it's because of the server's map loader. But what do you think, Karni? Because I went overboard with this.
Might be the most playable Krishna track of all time, because I just assume he did the track majorly. Apart from that, yeah, I kind of wish this map would load entirely, but that's of course not on them. Else, yeah, I'm trying to figure if there's something you didn't say it. I would definitely say the selling point is the decoration vibe here again. This part is kind of wild, by the way. Kind of reminds me of Gallardo, but I really like it. Yeah. The thing is, I don't even know where I compare this with AOC regularly, because AOC always has like, there's always usually a nitpick. This one doesn't really have a nitpick except that it's kind of like already too simplified. Like the vibe is not entirely perfect, it's just neat. And everything in the map is just neat, but it works out. So yeah, I'm damn good in this video game. Nothing to complain, just kind of chill to play. I mean, at one part it's a little bit clunky, okay, but not that much actually. I never failed that often as I did just now. I like the map. That's all I can say, honestly. Another great product of AOC and actually something very fine from Krishna. That's actually nice. So let's continue with something that's genuinely odd. Genuinely odd. And I have so many questions, but before I have these questions, maybe Ping answers these questions already. Welcome to another cookie map in 2025, and it's Overgrowth Overload. So yeah, let's get started.
I was gonna say, so I do not understand the Overgrowth Overload part of the name, like the full name, because I don't know, maybe it's more like a lot of bushes and stuff. But maybe for me, Overgrowth would be a lot of bushes, a lot of dead trees, like a lot of stuff that will make the place feel more overgrown.
This is actually less overgrown than Tropia or whatever this map of reason is named.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but the idea is that for me, Cookie is kind of that guy that loves to make a lot of good style maps. But this for me is kind of, I don't know, I feel that there's like not a lot of bushes. Maybe it's because of the, like the, what I'm gonna say is maybe controversial. The idea of him not adding a lot of bushes is because of the visual, because sometimes those bushes can get into the track, and like you generally don't want to have like a lot of bushes and stuff nearby the track, because sometimes it can actually I don't know how to explain it. It can actually fuck up with your vision.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, also this part is kind of horrific. I don't know why was he thinking like that. Yeah, I understand the sign that shows you where to go, but maybe some markers would help, because the sign is put in such a way that for me at least it makes me think, yeah, I need to go forward, but I don't have to go forward because I need to go like in the left. Also, I don't feel this part is forced. I'm not joking. This part is not forced. I do like the idea of a backward part in a Cookie map. Like, I don't know, Cookie does sometimes really cool ideas, but maybe this decoration would be better if he add like a bit more stuff. Also, this part here, sometimes you can bounce off, like
I noticed actually my first run that this part somehow has a lot of speed issues. I'm actually amazed it got first try just now.
I mean, it depends on how you landed in the previous part, because that's how MTA calculates the speed. But nonetheless, it's I would say it's not my favorite Cookie map, but at the same time, I'm not saying it's the worst, because definitely there are like some worse ones. But I would say if Cookie comes up with an update to this map that includes a lot of more bushes and more vegetation, I would say this map would be much better. What do you think about it, Karni, though?
Genuinely, my first time playing this I was like, what the fuck is this shit? And then I noticed something after I also talked with ZinTro about it, and I was like, I mean, he was also rather negative than positive about it. But I gotta say, after playing it again and again a little, I feel like it's a scaling type map. The more you play it, the better it gets genuinely. And at this rate I am right now, I would say it's probably my rank 3 of all Cookie volumes actually. Like with only artwork, his volume 12, and his, what volume was it? Volume 10, Canyons of Glory 1 above it. Actually, I think this map is really good in its own right. I think the decoration looks good, the track plays just fine. The genuine main issue of this is that first the song is from hell, literally, it's horrible. It's literally horrible. But of course, a hardstyle taste, I guess. But usually, despite not being fully into hardstyle, Cookie usually picks good ones. So I don't know why he didn't here. But the second aspect is, I guess his title just kind of ruins the map. I don't know why he just didn't go for Nature Overload 7. It could totally be Nature Overload 7 and no one would raise any eyebrows because Nature Overload is overall a series that isn't that defined. And it's definitely not an Overgrowth map entirely. So yeah, it's kind of weird to name it like that. But actually play-wise, one of the better Cookie maps, definitely. I totally like it, actually. I might even top it now, would be fun. Would be fun, actually, if I did. And overall, the pod creativity is pretty damn fine, actually. Which is something I value. So, yeah. That's a damn beautiful map, actually. Especially, I also like this with the airport variation here. That you have some airport bits and you drive on a hangar here after. It's like there's some thought process overall in there. Sure, he's not the best decorator overall, but I think his touches work out pretty damn fine. It's also funny that this part suddenly works now. Maybe it's really just the effect of like playing it several times. So if you don't like this map and you're like, fuck Cookie, play it another time, maybe 2 or 3 times, and then it gets really good. The only part I would probably still dislike is this one, because it feels a little odd. He genuinely should have put like a shade more in this wall right here. But that's pretty much all I can say. And I actually got a top 10 just now. Huh. Neat. Top 7, let's go. Let's go on the leaderboards, guys. I'm actually so damn cool. Anyway, let's move on with the next one. It's Rame. I'm not sure if I played this one, actually. I think I didn't play this one. I'm not sure if you did, so...
Neither do I, but honestly...
This one looks amazing, honestly.
Honestly, when you see Tino, like, honestly, that's a comeback for him. Like, I haven't seen Tino map in a long time. Also with Diego. I mean, maybe this is an old map. I don't know. Like, an old map that was released right now.
Great!
Also, RuSO, you're called. But nonetheless, honestly, cool map.
I'm actually amazed. This looks damn crazy. Why I didn't I hear of it? Jesus.
I mean, honestly, it's a cool one. Like okay, the decoration for the city is kind of boring, I would say.
What?
But the crazy stuff is like, damn, cool one. Now, honestly, I'm not joking when I say I don't play it, because sometimes I'm pretty occupied with real life and I don't really have time to play a lot of maps. But nonetheless, cool one.
I actually, like, I know that I don't know Tino so much. All I know is that he can map a little. I don't know Diego, but what the what the hell? Wait, why didn't anyone tell me about how good this map is? What the oh, damn.
Oh. Maybe, like, yeah, maybe that would be...
That looks a little bit... Whoa.
Whoa.
I wasn't warned. I wasn't warned about this curve. I like that you can kind of clip through this. Kind of makes it feel like some out of bounds glitch. I have to check right now how many votes. Wait. How many votes does this map have? Wait. I need to break. This sits on a mere 4 votes. 4 votes. Excuse me.
You know, like, some people may not like this because there's, like, for example, you see the rocks on the bottom of the previous part.
They didn't check it. They didn't check on it. No freaking way. It has just... Wait. Who did vote this? Who did vote it? I need to check. Wait. What? This was voted by Valentino, von Casti, and Karni. Karni! Who's Valentino, though? I don't know.
Some
But
people will say,
Jesus.
wait, I mean, I guess it's Tino though. Not sure.
You mean because of Valentino?
Yeah, sure, yeah,
Maybe. But Jesus Christ, guys, if you watch this and the vote is still going, probably not, because I'm not sure when I will upload this, but you go to this voting and you vote for Rame. What the hell? I don't mind if it's not winning, but not even like a double count vote? Just a mere 5 now with mine? What the hell? You're missing out.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
This is
that was my
George's.
reaction as well. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, not even joking. I do like this idea of the track. Like, I guess some people will not like it because maybe it's because of the rocks. You can see at the spawn there's like no black rocks or something like that. It's mostly like white rocks and stuff.
Jeez.
It could have like some small black rocks or like colors, rocks of different colors to match up. But I would say though, really cool ideas, especially for decoration. And this is my genuine reaction. Like, I haven't checked the map because I was like pretty occupied, as I said previously, and I didn't know. Like, I was saying, I don't know, Tino, Diego, and I mean, it's a cool one. Like, for me at least, it's a cool one.
It's actually
So
the track is slight. No. Actually, I don't really have a nitpick. I mean, I do notice tiny bits of blank spots if you look at the outer sides, but else, Jesus Christ, what this freaking map? What the hell? I think we should continue so this video launches fast enough so they can vote for Tino.
It's like if you I don't know how to explain it further. If you take AOC style of decoration, kinda, and you add to a track made by someone else. That's how I feel about this. Like,
I'm not sure if I compare it to him.
I mean, I'm the sole reason I'm saying this is because I see this type of like decoration upon decoration, like details, stuff that may not look like, you don't see it when you like, for example, when you get to a part, you actually don't see the full details. But when you, for example, when you slow down and see the decoration, I will say it had a lot of stuff, like small details. And honestly, for me, it's a cool one, like a cool map for me. Like, I guess the track is a bit not boring, but like a bit clunky in some parts. But
actually, not as much. Did he
not
say,
as
and then he
much.
just suddenly drifted. GG's.
That's what I was gonna say. Not as much, but in a way, it's a cool one. And I'm gonna be stressing this out. This is my genuine reaction because I haven't seen this map. Like, not that I haven't seen it. I saw that I saw it was released, but I didn't have time to check it out. That's why.
I like how you're like going like, hey, bro, guys, I swear this is my first time seeing this. I swear, you gotta believe me. like you are at gunpoint. You're lying. You're like, nah, I see it the first time. I didn't see this.
But yeah, this is a cool one.
Guys, freaking vote for this map. What the hell? We should get going. I need to release this in time so they vote for it. Jesus. We need this. Let's jump to the next one. Oh my god. So, next one. Yeah, I played this. You know, every time I talk about, and yeah, I'm kind of taking your leading spot now because I started over time to get a little passionate with Sebastian.
Jesus.
I gotta say, of course, as me being Karni, the Flatland Mapper is my natural enemy. No doubt. He's my natural enemy. It's like I'm the dog and the Flatland Mapper is the cat, and I'm always hunting him and telling him, Jesus Christ. But Sebastian's different to some extent, because he has this odd vibe, this odd creativity, this odd I don't give a damn attitude of any types of norms. And just like with Unlucky, for example, he kind of made a hit, or this, I don't know, this one map, I think it was volume 11. He has his hits sometimes. And then I play the map one day at a time. First of all, what the hell title? And second of all, good job making Locatran 342. I hate it. I genuinely hate it. And I'm like, man. I obviously know that SebastiaN is this type of guy who really just maps for like, why the hell shouldn't I map? So yeah, it's not like anyone would care, but man, like those parts, for example, I like this one. This is like the kind of type of part I sign up for when playing a SebastiaN map, just for this small creative inputs. But that's really just the only thing now here, and it's Jesus Christ. And it's not really... Yeah, the map's not leading anywhere.
Notable.
But yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm talking myself personally, so what do you say?
Honestly, I'm a big hater of Locatran tracks. I will say though, I'm doing something like, I'm doing a map, like, I don't know, not right now, but I have a track that's like a map that's an old school style of track maybe. Karni knows it. Like, I already show him the track and stuff.
Like 4 times.
Yeah, maybe too much. But yeah, I would say it's a kind of like a SebastiaN track or like a SebastiaN map, like some odd stuff, some really odd stuff that I would say not a fan of. But then again, some people might enjoy this a lot.
I mean, actually, it's about this specific one, I'm not sure if anyone enjoys this. I genuinely don't think so. Maybe it's a Latin spam map. I'm not sure. I'm not in the scene, but nah. You can't convince me that this is a well-liked map. Doesn't even have a top time on training, so yeah. Not sure. Not sure. Shall we just move on? It's like one of the saddest maps here. SebastiaN, make more like of those silly stuff things. I really like them. Oh, next one is a banger actually. Definitely one of the big threes of this month. From KK, who isn't KK anymore apparently. And one of my favorite people of the... I wouldn't say modern era, but he just came back for not too long. Hooligan, I really like Hooligan. Shout out to you. I really like you. Such a fine guy. Red like roses. So it's your turn again.
So honestly, I'm gonna be saying this because Gorex likes it. So Red like roses has actually like a double meaning because there's like a song from Ruby series. If you don't know, like there's like that animated series made by RuSo called Ruby, and one of the songs maybe from the second season is called Red like roses. Now let's talk about this map. So this is, from what I know from KrmKy, this is how to explain it, a RuSo tribute map, because some of the parts that you see here are some parts that RuSo made like a while ago. There's like some parts that RuSo made, and like I don't know, I'm not sure how much I will say this, but for me this map is, like Karni said, one of the top 3. It's oozing of RuSo style decoration and track. For me at least, it's kinda like what map I could consider like similar to this. Maybe RuSo volume, like what was the name of that? Like volume, I don't know which volume it was.
You probably refer to Teardrop?
Teardrop, yeah, and maybe Caligula, because like even though this map doesn't have any like script like in Caligula, it kinda feels the same. Like the track is kinda, I don't know, it's similar to it. Though I would say it's a cool map. Everyone should enjoy this. It's really oozing with RuSo style decorations. And even though I'm like a bit biased because it's a style that RuSo uses a lot, which frankly he's in this month as well. Like, this map is cool. It's unique for me at least, and honestly, I don't really mind the roses because that's like part of the name after all. But yeah, what do you think about it, Karni?
What do I think about it? What does Karni think about a map that's a RuSo tribute and actually done well? Oh man, I wonder what he's gonna say. Yeah, I would say it's just like a RuSo map actually. It might be one of the most on-spot tributes I've ever seen because it totally has the cycle of playing a RuSo map. It starts off as, yeah, a little confusing here and there. A lot of dynamic, a lot of colorful details here and there. So like a very colorful approach of nature and city combined. And then after a few runs you kinda have it in your head. Like, as you can see, I don't because I barely had time to play stuff, but yeah. This one here, I like it. It would deserve a Map of the Month title, definitely. I also voted for it, actually. It's one of the 2 maps I voted for. Now 3 thanks to Tino, actually. But, yeah. One of the big 3, as I said. There's, I don't think a single spot I could really, like, say something bad about it. He used everything that's required. Like the roses as markers, the entire play around with those buildings. And also, the map doesn't stagnate too much with the style because there are always patterns changing with the colors just slightly. Like here in the early you have a lot of roses, then later there are stronger city bits again, then nature again. Track stays interesting. It has every component, honestly. Every component. So it would deserve a Map of the Month win, actually. And if it loses, kinda hope for a wildcard for this one, actually. Because it would be kinda sad for them. Such a nice map. Pew. So yeah. But that's a... Oh, my script activated accidentally. So, however, we're gonna get through. Let's jump to the next map. It's Maniac from SebastiaN, Tunezzz, and AOC. I think I played this, but I entirely forgot about it. So, do you have anything to say about it?
Honestly,
I didn't see it.
What?
Then we will explore it together.
I mean, you did actually play it, like
Yeah, I told you. I said I did play it, but I forgot it.
Yeah, fair enough. I wasn't paying attention. First, why you chose this song, the Afterlife made by Evanescence from the Devil May Cry map, like from the Devil May Cry series? I would say I'm not like jealous of that, but like it's kinda not fitting for this map. And secondly, you have like some parts are questionable at best. Like that for his example is that. One example is that. So yeah, it's very much like questionable stuff that was implemented in a map alongside a song that doesn't fit for me at least. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of confused about this one. What do you think about it though?
I think the song fits kind of, but same time I feel like the song would fit for a lot of maps just by default because it's so damn good. Apart from this, funny enough, this is exactly what I mentioned when I was telling you about the thing I like about Sebastian, just this randomness. Of course I don't know who made what track bit, maybe Tunezzz will tell me, or AOC. But yeah, that's like the stuff I prefer about usually Sebastian maps, that it's a little bit weird and you need to kinda get into it. About the other stuff, might be one of the weakest decorated AOC maps ever. because there's just like no real concept behind it. At least it feels like it. And track, yeah, it's clunky all over the place. So arguably it's one of the worst maps of the month. But it's not as bad as the Volume 14, and I can kinda enjoy it. Like playing right now, it's somewhat enjoyable actually in its own right. It's just very, very weird. But I'm not complaining, genuinely. I'm not complaining. So yeah, still a decent map. I kind of wonder why I forgot it. It's not like it's very forgettable, actually. Like, it has its charm, man. Why did I forget about it? Maybe because the decoration wasn't strong enough. Oh, I remember this part, though, with the buildings. That's actually a sick one. And I also faded backward again, because, how would I know? But yeah, that's Maniac. And oh my god, I gotta talk about the next one. It's always good to talk about your own map, so I'm glad you are starting with this one. If it loads. I heard there are some slight loading issues for TFF. Wonderful, right?
I need to think about like an opening to this map, but like it's one piece? Like I don't know why I've done that voice, but yeah. I don't know how you made it work. I mean, for me at least, but you made it. I don't know. You made a Saku map be a little bit better. No, joking aside, it's a better version of the previous one. It's like I remember when I said in a map of the month video that this is like improving the improving upon the previous map. I will say it's a cool idea. I mean, maybe I'm not the biggest fan of the China style decoration I would see here, but for me at least, this map is a better sequel, that like a good sequel to any other like China style decorations, because there are some maps that I remember that are made. Well, nonetheless, a cool map, and I don't know who made the decoration. Maybe it was you, maybe it was Saku, but it's a cool concept. And I also would say, I don't know if it's in like. Generally, I'm saying, is the Luffy stuff like in the map itself?
Of course, now I failed this fucking part. I never failed this, and now I failed it on camera. Of course.
Maybe because I'm talking above you.
Might be. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I was gonna say, did Prime made that stuff like the Luffy style and implemented in the map, or it's like something just for the record?
He asked me if I want to include, but I said no, because knowing well from Freeran that TFF would totally go nuts. And as you can see, or like as you might heard, TFF already had loading issues again, and people complained about lags. Now imagine the Luffy stuff would be in there too. So yeah, I declined solely for that reason to include in the maps.
Because, I mean, TFF has like a lot of issues when it comes to map loader, so it's understandable. But yeah, I would say it's a cool map, at least for me. Maybe I'm the one that likes niche maps. What do you think about it though, Karni? Because I mean, it's your own map, but
what do I think about it?
You need to say anything about it.
I wonder if anyone noticed this Gurk thing here. I know there was an empty spot. I was like, yeah, I do a Gurk reference, because every damn time I think about when I see these pillars here, this industrial plants, I'm like, Gurk, and then I just added Gurk there. But nah, instead of what I think about this map, I mean, I can pretty much say it quick as in, I reached what I tried. It's not entirely perfect, but I kinda reached what I intended. And instead I would just tell you what I intended. So basically the idea of this was everything I said in the video about Chinatown 1, going overboard with what you get from this Dex pack, and then you just like make creative stuff with it. And you will notice that exactly this philosophy carries through the entire map. So the spawn basically with this giant buildings is one thing, like abusing the buildings to create shapenism. Then here the part where you drive on the rooftop of one of these, using the bridges here for decoration overall. They're actually stretched with KMST, so the scaling are a little bit different because genuinely Dux is not really mapper comfy. So I kind of stretched the scalings on my own and it worked way better. Then overall making creative WFF parts, at least I tried. Then here this pillar part is also a creative thought of mine. Especially with the switch here. That's a little troll that you kind of fell for once and then yeah. By the way, fun fact, there was an old cut with having NOS here. That's why there's also a road below. It's like the only reason. Yeah, else I just branded this entire map with the Wano Kuni flare because it gives it more soul. And I think Brian pretty much showcased this very well in his record, actually. So yeah, because it also gives it more spirit. Of course, I made the science as well. Because you asked, actually, I did the entire track and the decoration is mostly Junky and Saku. I did minor changes maybe here and there for like filling stuff up, but it's mainly Saku and Junky who did the decoration. Also, of course, here, I can't show it right now, but you might notice that after this long tunnel, there's a night change, because I kind of like the day and night switch. I felt like this also gives the map more vibe overall. And yeah, as I said, it's a philosophy that carries through this entire map, that I just tried to make every part a little bit different, yet I try to keep this simplicity that Saku maps usually carry in it. Which I think, of course, it's not as easy as Chinatown 1 and maybe not as obvious, but I still think I kinda managed to keep the easy vibe of it. And yeah, of course, my favorite part, Luminaire created some blue shade stuff for me, and then yeah, I built my own Kaido. Which is, it's my favorite part, kinda, even though it causes tiny slow load. And it's not insanely optimized, but I still think the touch of it is pretty charming. So yeah, I'm glad I did it. And then yeah, the silly hunter part here with you can either jump like a maniac in there. I'm not even sure if it's faster. I think if you hit it just right, or else you just casually drive there. So that's my philosophy for this. I think I reached my goal with this map. Honestly spoken, is it a top 5 contestant this month? I have no clue. I guess it's up to you guys. I think it's somewhere in the middle. But I like what I did there. And also what Saku and Junky did. Especially Junky was the reason that we included this land bit still with the grass here. I consider them unviable, but Junky somehow managed to use them. And before that, Saku did some pretty fine nature. So yeah. Respectfully, I'm not the main reason why this map is that amazing. I just gave concept and Saku and Junky performed it, so yeah, it's definitely a 3-man job and not just like a solo one because my name is bigger. Because I notice some people think that that's not the case. Not at all. But yeah, let's move on with the next one. A map I ironically didn't play yet and didn't check on yet. Even though it was teased several times in Nova. It's a Coastaway. Another iRaven feed Dragger map. So did you check on it actually?
Yeah, I actually checked on it before the map was even released, and I will say it's a cool one. For me, at least, Raven does this kind of style that's I do not know how to explain this, but it's more like an old style decoration, but it kind of fits into the modern style as well. Like, for me, Raven does really cool maps, and even though he's not doing like volumes and stuff, the style of the decoration and everything, it's kind of fitting. I mean, what I'm saying is that even though even though he's not doing volumes, if I remember correctly, he's doing some other good solo maps, and especially the track, for me at least, it's a cool concept. Like, for example, I don't know if you can see, but like this style of track is pretty cool, simply because it has like, I don't know, like defining trait would be like similar to Brian. I don't know what maps Brian did that had that same idea of like different routes to the hunter part.
Alone Soul, you mean?
Like yeah, there's like some solo maps by Brian, and also a fit that he had with someone. Kinda like different routes to get to the destination.
That would also be Random Luck. Random Luck has
Mm,
a lot of roads, actually.
yeah, but I'm not talking about meme maps like Random Luck, for example. I'm talking about maps like, I don't know what maps that had that rap style song, if I remember correctly. I don't know which.
Brian has so many maps that's, yeah, I don't know right now on spot. Maybe if I think about it more thoroughly, but we
It
don't want to
was,
expand on the Brian stuff now.
yeah, but like that's the style. Also, I would say Raven has more maps that will come. Like, it's pretty cool that he's working on maps, given he's working in real life as well. So like, he has a lot of time. Also, ZinTro would love the like, actually he
Jesus.
loves the idea of having the race generation logo, if you can see it, like in the part you just were, like here. So yeah, it's one of my favorites this month. I actually like he's also helping me with the track on that map I just said previously. So yeah, a cool map. Though, what do you think about it?
Genuinely, multipath, multipathing.
Yeah, that's
We
what I
are
said.
so back. We are so back. iRaven multipathing. Oh my god. Oh
Yes,
yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Sorry, guys. I gotta enjoy this. I gotta enjoy this. Oh yes. Okay. Wait. Let me do the others. Oh yes. Wait. What is that one? Wait. What's that outer part though? Wait. What? Wait. Furnace? Wait. Now it's getting odd. That's some crazy aim there, but isn't... Wait, what? Wait, where does it fuse? Wait, the loop wasn't even the fuse point? Wait. What the fuck is going on? First of all, this is... what the fuck is this one?
You need to slow it down though, but yeah.
Is this not like insanely slow? Oh wait, it is not, because the loop exists to save time. Oh.
Yeah, so basically you have, as I said, multiple ways to pass out the map, because there's like multiple roads you have to go. And Raven made those parts pretty cool. Like, I enjoy those style of I don't know how to explain it. It's that style of double style stuff. You can see you can actually go down. You can go down.
Oh my god, Raven is back. Raven is so... Oh my god, he's so back. I didn't know he's that back. What the hell? He's so freaking back. Yeah, actually, I might... Maybe this is the... Scratch at top 3, I kicked Tino out. Actually, this is the... Oh my god. Actually, this is insane. It's like I didn't really make my point yet. But the thing is, what you gotta know, there was a time I did this a little as well, and I have so much respect for Raven, just because Okay, this is a little drift heavy, but it's just so damn tough to make parts like this. Just like overall. I'm personally not the biggest fan of double side. It can be quite beautiful and all, I get that, but creating it is kinda just a lot of work for redoing stuff, which is why I appreciate this approach so much of making several roads to the same outcome. Especially with this amount of creativity, that's like Memories Never Fade is a few insane variations, but this now with even car changes and all, same goes for Reincarnation 2 and all. iRaven is insane, and I didn't know that this map goes this hard with the double parts. I thought it was like another soft spot type thing, and that's already good, but this, Jesus Christ. Yeah,
I would say though, it kinda like the map I'm doing is similar to this, so you might enjoy it as well.
Like this here is not gonna lie, we are in a strong month here. We are genuinely in a strong month here. I didn't know this month was this strong. It's a lot of high quality here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, what?
By the way, I don't know if like TFF has those issues as well. Some markers do not work, so you have to go in the middle.
If it's arrow markers, that's actually quite common, an MTA bug. But anyway, yeah, this map was genuinely surprising. That's damn insane. Great map. I usually don't like those old style maps, but I don't know, it's kinda... Raven hits the spot for me. Very good stuff. So, I told you we are not doing really real rankings, but I can assure you that this is obviously my favorite of the month. Yeah, go ahead, and after this I will drool all over it.
Oh, we are talking about the map?
About meGidolaOn.
Yeah, I was gonna say, first of all, I wanted to check out what the fuck is the name, and it kind of reminds me of Armageddon because it's kind of the same, like meGidolaOn, whatever. I quite remember this map because ZeeT actually showed me like a long time ago when he was working. I don't remember on what map he worked on, but I quite remember this map because of the style of the track, and also because he told me that RuSo was working on it. I mean, speaking like of RuSo, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, so no, I'm like having those voice cracks. I don't know why. That's why. But what I was saying, yeah, RuSo. Okay, you man. Like, when we're talking about RuSo, sometimes you're saying like he has this kind of daylight style of decoration, but when he goes to night style, it's a whole different story. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, or like it's me loving this kind of weird style decoration, but genuinely it's a cool map for me. Like, I know ZeeT tried the best to replicate the style of the track RuSo uses, because if I remember correctly, ZeeT only did the track, and RuSo was doing the decoration on this map. So I guess he made a good job on this. Also, yeah, this is kind of how to explain it. It's kind of I don't know, very interesting that they didn't add any markers on this, which is kind of bad because some people may not know where to go, so it's kind of really
yeah, like
bad
generally,
overall.
that's the one part I'm also kind of like I feel like they did too much invisible and considered, yeah, it will work. I mean, it was probably RuSo because due to decoration, but yeah, quite a lot of invis.
Yeah, but like at the same time, considering this is made like ZeeT made all the track, I don't know, maybe with input by RuSo, but ZeeT doing something other than, I don't know, smooth style speed maps. I was
Yay,
considering.
wait. That's the irony behind this. It is a smooth speed map. That's the irony.
No, I said it's a different style, different style than smooth style speed maps he's doing.
Because that's the thing. But yeah, I'm not even sure if that's known knowledge, but as you said, actually the huge majority of this track is actually ZeeT and not RuSo.
Yeah.
It's just kinda... It's kinda absurd. Like, if I wouldn't know... This could be a RuSo solo map mentioned and I would have swallowed it. I would have actually swallowed it. I don't know how ZeeT did this, but yeah, it's actually totally RuSo.
I was gonna say how he did it, but then maybe YouTube is gonna be censoring me. So yeah.
Oh.
But also, I wanna know something about like that was the arrow, like the air made by arrows. Is that a script? If so, that's a cool one.
It's gotta be a script. Like, I guess he's just really making a script that's just making it blink in a certain rhythm, because all he has to do is like enable, disable the object, or like just scale it to invisible. It's something like this, I guess. I never asked him, but I just assume it is.
I would say this map is kind of I don't know.
But he also used this in RockZ 3 before, actually.
Yeah, I know, because that's what I saw it from. That's where I saw it for the first time, and I was like, huh. But yeah, this map is all made by like RuSo. I think it is the first time that I see him doing night style decoration, which is kind of really interesting. I mean, besides the Rosen. Wait, is there any other map that I don't know of?
Anyway, actually, so as a RuSo knowledge person, of course I know about the Bug Hunt series, for example. Like, okay, I mean, it's fair enough old. You are partly right saying that of the modern RuSo there wasn't, as far as I'm concerned, there wasn't a dark or like nighttime map yet, apart from RockZ 3. That's actually correct, unless I'm stupid now and I forgot some map, but I'm pretty sure there wasn't one. I think Bug Hunt was the last one, but or maybe this one surface style map that was something named like Valkyrie or something, I don't know. But that's not too important right now. What's important is, first of all, you asked about the name, I did too actually. We are not description readers because it's literally in the description. This is the name of the strongest attack of some Shin Megami Tensei title, if you know those games. They're kind of like Persona.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just an attack from there. So basically, yeah, that's the name. Apart from that, there were some hints of mine to this map, because I kept saying a few times when I think talked about Valle Delirio and maybe also Rosalie, I'm not sure. I was talking about how RuSo is kinda getting the Esp4wN syndrome of his style getting too repetitive and it's harder to appreciate. But I said this with the mind of knowing that he is working on this map here. And the early build of this already looked insane, but the early build I saw is no comparison to what I'm seeing here. Like, all I knew is that it will be great. And yeah, it's actually, right now, there is no doubt in my mind that this will be my personal map of the year. I'm sure there will be something competing with it in the incoming months, but right now, this is near perfection. I mean, yeah, the invisibles are crazy at some spot, especially the one part there with the gates. Apart from this, it's such a refreshing approach of like cyberpunk. I'm not even sure if you want to call it cyberpunk. It's like definitely like neon night style, or like neon night time style, because if you say night style, you always kind of refer indirectly to this pattern shit. Yeah, but all in all, gotta be one of the most beautiful nighttime styles I've ever seen. The song is amazing, genuinely. The song is so amazing from the vibe. And yeah, I could play this another 100 runs. Like, why even bother talking about the other maps? Let me just play this like a couple more times and I'm good. I also actually like the idea of making this pillar so gigantic. I mean, yes, this, I think Swifty was the first one to do this. But they still also fit here in here pretty well. But yeah, all in all, this is my personal map of the year so far. I really like it. I also like those tiny images, like that one part with the lot of invis. You see some penny and stocking images. By the way, behind here is this image, by the way. But yeah, very, very awesome map. Very awesome map. By the way, another night map would be Stereo Mia, but yeah, I guess this doesn't count either. So, from my personal map of the year, let's jump to the most amazing map of the century. Ping, your call.
I mean, I would say, I don't know. Wait, Aries. I think he had a map like a while ago. I don't know if this is like his second one. But
Some more. He used to map with Shine, but yeah, he has a volume 1, and all others I think feed Shine.
Like I actually played this map, but it's not that I don't know. I forgot about it, but now that I'm seeing it, like for the I don't know, maybe 10th time, it's kinda like more I'm saying more generic track. But I would say some decoration parts do look like really cool. Like, for example, if you go really like this kind of loop style decoration, I would say it's kind of like Shade Kingdom. If you don't remember, there's like a while ago that some maps were decorated using only shades, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I know, that guy was me.
I mean, besides you, because there was another, if I remember, there was another one.
RuSo.
Like, not even him, I'm talking about someone else, but I don't remember which one. But nonetheless.
Coronet.
Hmm?
Coronet, Monochrome, or Millennium. Both of them feature also high
I
amounts
don't know,
of shades.
I don't know. I'm just saying that for me, decoration is kinda cool on some parts and some kinda, I don't know, really bad. For example, here, I don't know if they had more time to work on it would be better, because I feel like, I mean, I'm also wrong on this because I also added some trees in the buildings, but I would say if they had more time to chisel out the decoration, this would be really cool. But as it stands out, not so sure. What about you?
You're way nicer than me, because generally I'm kind of falling asleep playing those, genuinely. Apart from this, I wouldn't say I laughed at Saku when I saw this, but I genuinely just told him, look man, respectfully, I don't want to be like, sounding like a hater, but I feel like I've seen the same part in this map 4 times. Like every damn time the shade loops appear, like I do say I agree that the shade loops are kind of interesting decoration, but they're like there 4 times, and every time, like here, it's kind of always the same part, I feel like. And that's just the thing, this map is not that long, but it's so repetitive in that short amount of time, it's kind of mind-boggling. I don't know. But that's all I can say. It's fine enough, it's like Lockbetran, the orange version, but yeah. I would just move on because there's just not much to say about this. So instead we jump to Golden Knight. Tunes feed AOC. Genuinely, I just played this recently in preparation, and not gonna lie, amazing spawn decoration. I really like this. I really like the spawn decoration. Else you can shoot.
Like when I said about AOC doing decoration, I don't know, this guy basically does decoration in so many maps. Sometimes I feel like this guy only stays in this server and does decoration or like tracks or like maps. I don't know what he's doing there, but like, yeah, I will say,
Damn.
AOC for me is that guy that does bangers in a short time. Like, I don't know, decoration wise, because maybe, as I said, maybe I'm in the niche category because I do like auto decoration styles. But for me, I don't know, it's really cool to see new ideas made, you know, overall. For the track, really cool ideas, because honestly you don't how to explain it, you don't see AOC doing this type of track, like this kind of more I would not say HDM, but rather more challenging DM parts. You only see him like doing some kind of normal DM parts, and Tunezzz comes up with some really cool ideas to spice up the map for me, which is really cool. Now, I mean, for me at least, it's a cool concept of like take really cool decorations from AOC and add a cool track by Tunezzz. I mean, that's for me at least. What about you?
I hate this part, that's about me. Else, I agree for most part. Generally, I think this track overall is pretty nice, except this one bounce I just pointed out. You need to get used to it a little, because especially those drift parts are a little bit clunky. I feel like you have to vary your stuff a bit, speed-wise, because else, yeah, you get a little bouncy. So that's sloppy, but not bad in particular. Although, I'm kind of fading a lot right now, but I guess it's just a bad warp. Because I maybe also played the part previously wrong, because I generally think this bounce is a little bit shit. So yeah, my argument kind of sucks if I drop it at the worst bits of the map. Else, very nice decoration overall. Maybe the best AOC decoration of the month, I would argue. Yeah, also I think Tunezzz did this track because it kind of feels like it. I could be wrong though, I'm not exactly sure. Could be both actually. Maybe a mix, I don't know. Yeah, but else, just a genuine fun map as always from AOC. I just feel like there isn't a boring AOC map. It's either a vibe or it's just kind of thrilling. And this just carries on with this map, so yeah. Very nice. I like. So, on to the next one. From my guy, Dink. Dink, the end of an era. I think that's now actually his last map. Yeah, what do you say?
If I remember correctly, I already see this map, like even before release. I don't know, maybe because I see it on the recorders server, like Gorex server, or wait, yeah, it's Gorex if I remember correctly. But nonetheless, Dink, if I remember correctly, used some scripts to make the colorful bits change colors. If I'm correct. If not, it's cool. About the map, pretty cool. Like, I don't know, Dink usually comes up with some cool ideas. Maybe there are some parts that are repetitive, like, I don't know, if he had like a bit more decoration on some parts would be better. For example, here you can see it's kinda empty. Like, I don't know, it's very empty for me. Especially here, because there's like no rocks here. But other than that, I would say the same, that it may not be the last map that we see from Dink. Maybe it is like the last volume map, or like I don't know, but I will genuinely say that maybe Dink is gonna be doing a bit more feats and no more solo maps. But yeah, what about you, Karni?
I gotta say, except tiny nitpicks that I feel like he should have added more invisibles on like 1 or 2 jumps. And yeah, I sense the emptiness, although there is one factor that's really strong about this map. And that's being, yeah, that's by the way one of those parts within this, because exactly that uses to happen despite the markers. The one thing I think that really sells this map is the color play. I feel like this map is really exceeding at color play. Just because of those lighting modded objects, it just kind of works for the rooms to be more empty, but therefore still kind of work because of the amazing light play here and there. Not every room is exceeding insanely in this, but some quite do. And it's just, I don't know, Dink core at this point, just to make this room stuff. So it totally works out. The only thing I really don't like about this map is the song choice. I don't know. First of all, I'm pretty sure this was used before, and second of all, I don't think it really fits actually. Also, this 100 part here is kinda too long. Therefore, it's just like not really, like it's not really enough amazing to be that dragged. Else though, not much to complain. I think this might be Dink's best volume and even beating Napalm, which actually won a map of the month of his own. But fair enough, I don't even know how it did this because the map wasn't that amazing. This one is better honestly, but sadly has so much competition here that I think it barely makes the top 5 if he's lucky. Which is sad, but yeah, it's still a pretty nice map. Also I like the cars here early, by the way. So yeah, it's a pretty nice map, and I'm pretty sure you can backward it. I think I talked with Dink about it. I think there's a lot to backward here, if you kinda lean into it. I'm not sure if you can do the entire one, but I think a lot. Like here, for example, will be harder, I guess, but quite a few parts. So yeah, 2 more to go. Welcome to Paint Vanet. Sosallow feeds Samu. I didn't check this at all, so yeah, we'll see how this will turn out. What about you?
Neither do I.
Okay,
so, yeah.
This will be a live reaction. Welcome. It's not really live because it's a recording. If you.
I mean, honestly, the sole reason, like, I mean, as I said, I don't have time to check on every other map because, as I said, I have some stuff to do in real life as well. But other than that, I would say it's fine when you get like live reactions from us because it's like we genuinely say that yeah, we tested out the map and we were saying our opinion, but sometimes, like for example, when we tested out Rame by Diego and Tino, that was like a genuine reaction.
I swear I didn't see it first. I swear.
Yeah, true. So one of the things that I see, or like more of the things that I see, is that the decoration is kind of pale. Like, and
you know what it reminds me of? Old Almanov. The decoration is straight up old Almanov.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
But maybe also a little Stereo Mexico now with the scenes here.
Maybe it's like a small tribute to like how Stereo Mexico did the decoration.
I'm not sure if that's the case. Nah, I don't think so.
Or like maybe old school style decorations. I remember that I've done this style of decoration in the, like, it was a fit with Colosso, like Connor, called Break the Spell, and I remember Cookie went on and like said, bro, why did you use the same name as my map?
Honestly, I'm convinced that this map here has no concept at all and it's just random bullshit go.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not bad though. I just think it's like the volume 4 of Sosallow is definitely superior to this.
Yeah, even without decoration, it's kind of better than this one.
I mean, it's not bad though. It's still it's fairly decent. It's kind of enjoyable, but I think after this run I'm entirely done with playing this map. So yeah, I wonder if I get surprised still near the end, but yeah. What I still sense is just this flare of creativity in the track, which I think comes from Sosallow, because I don't know Samu.
Maybe it's like a newcomer, maybe. I don't know, I haven't checked.
Are interesting. Is this Hunter Pod already? Oh damn, roof lighting. Oh.
Whoa.
I hate landing on loops like this, not gonna lie. Bike landings are so messed up most of the time. Yeah, Hunter. Wait, did I top this? Oh, I actually topped this.
Nah.
Yeah, fine map. Nothing more to add, really. I don't know if you have something to add, but yeah. So now one more map to go, and yes guys, I didn't play it. I'm sorry, this was released quite late and I didn't find the time yet, and I don't want to spend another 1 or 2 hours on it. I apologize.
Though I'm gonna be saying it because I actually played this map.
Yeah.
I fucking love this map. And one of the reasons I'm gonna be loving this map is because Pixie, or I don't know which guy, like, yeah, I was gonna say, you can type keys, and you can see how the player is, how you actually play the map. Which for me is one of the best ideas I've seen in a while. This should be added in every single map, in every HDM map. I mean, I guess it's gonna be much easier to play those, but it's better than having to add like blow scripts to each map, which is amazing. And speaking besides the script, genuinely speaking, decoration is amazing. I would say it's one of the best Esp4wN decorations I've ever seen. I mean, I guess he made most of the decoration, as well as some really good Pixie and SKooD's decoration, SKooD's track. Like, I feel like, for me at least, this is one of the best maps they ever done. Like, genuinely, like, when I see like later parts are so amazing, especially the later parts. It's so cool. Like, for me at least, it's one of the better HDM maps, and I would love to see more people, especially me, because I'm gonna be asking them if I can get some help doing this. I really want to see it. Like, I really want to make use of this, because it's gonna be really helpful. Not going to lie about it. So what do you think about it?
I mean, of course I watched the video. I'm actually... Did you literally just listen to me? I'm actually genuinely... I didn't even know this type of instant replay check would be possible to be included in a map, but
I mean, there's like a script, if I remember correctly. There's like a script that I've seen on some... What the fuck?
I don't know, man. I'm genuinely amazed this
I
works.
checked out, like, the sole reason I'm saying this is because when I saw when I played out the map, I didn't know that. What is that?
I didn't know neither. Pixie also didn't tell me, because I guess he wanted to surprise me. Because I was like, there's no blow scripts, but this... You know what? You know what? This is acceptable. This is actually... This is quite nice. I'm randomly impressed, I guess. Actually... Sorry if I'm not sounding like, damn, you did a good job, but like, I genuinely mean it. I'm just a little perplexed that this actually works, and I'm like, damn.
And like, for example, you know, a lot of people, oh yeah, and this one as well. Like, I am pretty much a guy that enjoys HDM when I have time to play, but like, damn, what the fuck?
What I can say though, apart from this, of course, I mean, by the way, I prepared this actually. We can still click in there. I'm amazed, by the way, that the song was changed, but I guess, fine by me. That's not a story song from Action. What I can of course say is that when I watch a video, the parts are amazing, no doubt. I think, I mean, he said SKooD also did some parts, but especially PCHZY, looking at his also unreleased track, I think PCHZY is one of the most creative turn mappers. Like, I would say he's even more creative than Shondex, the one guy beating HDM creativity. Yeah.
I would say though that when I tried the map, for me at least, it gave me that feeling of new stuff to be like. Some parts are genuinely new. Like for example, if you go back, if you can go back, it's like that part. I don't know which part. Go a bit forward, forward. Not this one, not this one. There's like that one that you rotate on the like on the edges of the wall ride. There's like 2 wall rides you rotate upon. Not this one. Need to remember which part it was because. No, not this one. There's like one part I really enjoy from those 2 people, like 3 people actually, because
this one?
Yeah, this one, yeah. It feels so smooth if you know how to play it well. It feels so smooth. For me, so I played it on TFF, so that's why I'm saying it's really smooth. Also, the decoration is such amazing decoration. Like, I don't know if Esp4wN made the decoration, like
probably. I think all 3 of them, because like all 3 of them are top tier decorators, so I think mainly SKooD and Esp4wN, but probably PCHZY did like earlier parts.
Yeah, but like for me, this feels more of a Esp4wN decoration style. Like Esp4wN has this style of decoration that's really amazing, and if I remember correctly, he also has like an MDM map like mismatch, as well as there. Like the decoration is a banger on his volume 6, but here it's such a cool decoration. I'm not like biased here because generally when I'm I don't know, playing HDM maps, I do not look at the decorations and like I don't really think like I see like a lot of people doing the same style of decoration and everything and so on and so forth. But like here, like the style.
This part, by the way, is so insanely what the hellish. This is like I'm not even sure if it's good, but it's like so what the hellish.
You know what it reminds me of? The like there's one part in New Age 2.
Yeah. The gate walk.
Yeah. Also there's like one made by Stan in Overdrive 3, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but like, you know, at this part I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, like I get the structure of them, but this one, like you know, a New Age, it's like, okay, stick to it and then drive gently. Stan is like a intentional stopping part, but this one is literally just like, this entire concept of this part is basically, okay, hold it down there, okay, stop, but don't stop, now you turn around, then you're stuck on it again, then you get a speed script like 3 times up your ass, and then you're like getting the final one. Like, I don't know, it feels such a speed mess, I don't know.
I mean, I guess it's because sometimes you can get stuck because of the slow bugs, so that's why.
I guess.
Also, I wanna say something. Can you go back like in the sliding part, please, if you can? Like not that one. Like no. Go back. No, go forward. Pardon me. Like there's like one part. Yeah, this one is kind of like schizophrenia style. Like genuinely. How to explain this? How can you explain this? Also, here I need to see, like, there's this part here that you need to slide, like, I don't know how to explain it, like slide. Let's see. Yeah, this one. So, I mean, I wanna try to make it like you can actually slide to a wall ride, you know? That would be cool. if I can make it work, because I honestly don't know. Like, what the fuck you? Cause like, what the fuck you eating, boy, man? Like, what the fuck? I'm genuinely flabbergasted because I'm trying to do this style of the style of track, but Espawn or like Shocks or like Pixie shows me like you can do it. Oh. But yeah, this map is such cool. Like the level of creativity is, you know, it's amazing on its own.
You know what? You get my vote of the month just for like this. Like this key thing is insane. I think there should be a key patch for every damn HDM map of that kind. But yeah, I'm generally sorry I didn't play it yet because, as you might notice, it will take quite some time. And even after this record, I'm already gone again because of time issues. So, because the thing is, you know, I tend to dislike a lot of PCHZY maps. Despite the guy being like one of such a kind soul, you know. Like he's when I bash a PCHZY map at this point, I generally feel bad a little, you know. Genuinely. Same goes for Espawn. I don't know SKooD too much actually, but I think he's of the same caliber. But all I can say, that's like obviously a 10 out of 10 product even without the key script, because so many amazing parts, so many amazing decoration. Yeah, I just not right now. Maybe I will get after. I will like redo the experience and play it on my own for an entire run. I just can't do it right now, and I hope that's fine. I hope that's fine. I think Ping did a lot of input on that. I still would say, if this map wins Map of the Month, it's also well deserved. It's probably one of the best HGMs we got of the new era. Of course, I can only finally say this after playing it, but the fact that you offer keys already a big plus. And yeah, as I said, everyone should use this. Genuinely, it's actually such an amazing idea.
I was gonna say just pray for a month, because in the next month there's like, I mean, no hate on the mappers, but like that map though, Jesus.
Either way, that's like the map of the month with the newer concept. I hope you like it. I hope it wasn't all over the place. It also led to the video being longer because we're already on 1:47. But it is what it is. I mean, I make this video once a month, so yeah, the content needs to last for this long. Anyway, that's about it. I don't have anything more to add. If you ask me personally, the RuSo map wins for me, subjectively. But no matter if you take the RuSo map, I think Red Like Roses and Frenetic, I think they all would deserve the title. I'll be totally fine with all three winning. Do you want to add something?
Really good month. Really good month.
I would even say, I would even argue Raven, but I guess Raven is not flashy enough. But yeah, that's about it then. See you next month. Bayonara.